Okay. Man, I had so much to do this morning. I was blasting through it all, trying to get it done so I could go live. Let me go ahead and post in the Discord and let me get YouTube chat pulled up. But on today's docket, we have finally the freaking PTR's open, man. I sat here all day yesterday trying to load into the PTR so I could record some videos. I have so many videos to make, but the PTR was just down all day yesterday. But we're back in finally, and we get to test some healers. So we're starting off with Resto Shaman because you guys know it's like my second favorite healer. So just got to give it some love early on, see how it's rocking and rolling. I'm also taking notes of like as I test a new healer on the side monitor, I'm gonna rank them on how easy they are, just as I test a hero talent tree. So that way I have like a running list that's like a living list of how hard and easy each hero tree is to play with, and like the new tier set and stuff. So like as I test a healer, I'm just gonna be adding that because y'all know I like to make those videos like which is the easiest healer in the tier, and I think you guys really like those videos as well. Okay, let me go ahead and TP to the dungeon. Let's see. Let's go. Okay, this is my first time trying out Totemic, and honestly, I'm gonna have to read a talent because the tier set I just forget what procs it. We're gonna have to read it really quick so we can try to play around it. Um, which it's kind of reading like Vesper Totem. If y'all remember Vesper Totem. Uh-oh. Okay, my whole party TP'd out. But basically, you're going to be sending out like giant healing chain heals, which y'all know I love me a chain heal. I think it's the most satisfying healing spell in the entire game. So I love that. It's also playing more around Surging Totem, kind of like your last tier set. But instead of giving like flat value, like insurance, so basically every time you put your totem down, it would like spray insurance on anyone that it hits, basically. So you were just getting more residual value while your totem was down because that insurance was ticking too. Now it's gaining more value like as a pop. So like I think this is going to be a little bit better. So I guess we could read. We could read. Okay, I don't know where everyone is, but we could go ahead and read the tier set, and then we could figure out how to play around it, and then we could play around it as well as we can. Are the Mistweaver hero talents pretty even in season 3, or is there a clear winner? I definitely think there's a very clear winner. I think there's a very clear winner for sure. However, I will say the other one has surprised me. It's doing a lot of passive healing, which is what it did not do in season 2. So it kind of has its whole like its gap in its build kind of filled a little bit. But the other one is just bringing so much to the table. Yeah. I will be posting a short soon about how crazy one of them is. So stay tuned for that. Okay, let's read this tier set because this tier set is a little weird. So after we consume all of the whirling elemental motes, we cast Downpour at 200% effectiveness, so twice as strong Downpour at our Surging Totem's location. So now we need to figure out what causes these motes. I'm pretty sure it's a thing on our hero tree. After casting Downpour, and I think this procs off the 2 set too. So after casting Downpour, your next Chain Heal, Healing Wave, or Healing Surge cast again. Y'all know I'm going to be using that on a Chain Heal. Okay, let's make sure we're running Downpour. We are. Now we need to find what makes these motes so we know how to best play around them. So I'm going to search motes. Okay. Elemental motes orbit around your Surging Totem. Your abilities consume the motes for enhanced effects. Oh boy. Okay. Your next Healing Wave or Healing Surge also is an ally, so I need to do a spot heal. So after summoning Surging Totem, do a spot heal, do any healing spell, and then do a chain heal. Let's test this. So we have our motes. Where are the motes? Does it show as a buff? I would love it if it showed as a buff so we could make a weak work, kind of like how we did Whirling Air. Okay, Whirling Air, Whirling Earth, and Whirling Water. So let's do a spot heal. And then a chain heal. And then that was the downpour. Okay, so we got it. We got it. Now we need to see if that procs our 4 set. Does that downpour proc our 4 set? Your next Healing Surge casts again at 150% effectiveness. It does. Okay, so there. Hey, we just got all of our testing done before the key even started. What are we doing? I feel like people don't know how to get to this dungeon. In the party, so stay tuned. Key's coming at you. But okay, we literally just did all the testing that I meant to do on dummies before we did this key, in like 5 seconds. So we have now tested everything. Um, or we've tested the only interactions I care to test. We just need to see how it plays. We need to see its throughput. We need to see how it does, how much chain heal does. Do we feel the effect of that 150% bonus effective chain heal? Like, I just want to see how it performs, you know? So, after a Surging Totem, chain heal, spot heal, and that will do a big pop of healing in the Surging Totem. And then that will boost our next chain heal. Like it's a little busy. It's also it sounds very mana inefficient. If we want to get the full effect of our tier set, we're having to dump a lot of mana, like a lot of mana, because we have to use a chain heal, we have to use a surging totem, we then will have to use a second chain heal to make full effect of our 4 set. So already I'm thinking like our mana is going to be pretty strained. So let's make sure to counteract that. Let's preemptively swap to Mana Tide Totem. What could we drop? Let's just drop this because it's a passive talent. Even if it's, I know it's a pretty solid talent, but let's just drop it or drop a point in it. We're gonna take Mana Tide, and we're also gonna take hello UI. We just absolutely broke the UI. Let's see if we. Dude, what the heck? Where are all my talents? Now I did it. I know. I was just trying to turn. Is Mana Tide that bad? Come on, man. Um, I mean, I, I don't think we relog. Let me test to make sure our talents work. What's a talent that's like hidden right now? Um, shoot, I don't know anything about the shaman's tree. Do y'all know any talents that are hidden right now? I guess surging totem. Okay, surging totem works, right? Yeah, so we have everything. We have all of our healing spells. Ooh, okay, a spot heal and a healing. The chain heal did not consume. Oh, it has to be a heal on someone inside of our totem. Uh-oh, why is that not consuming? Did I break everything? Is the game broken? How do I report this? Like literally what? Okay, issue reporter. Um uh I swapped. Oh. Hi, Chris here. Um playing Resto Shaman. I swapped. Hope all is well. I swapped. Wait. I'm playing Resto Shaman. I've already said that. Okay. Sorry, this is so scatterbrained. I swapped to Mana Tide Totem, and it broke my talent. I only see a few talents on the right tree and nothing on the other two. There is a yellow line connecting ancestral reach to the resto icon to the top left. That works. Hi, Chris here playing Resto. Well, Totemic anti-totem and broken white talent screen. I only see a few talents on the right tree. That's true, that's my right. and nothing on the other two. That's true. There's a yellow line that is yellow, connecting Ancestral Reach to the top left. Should I include the talent string? I think that's okay. Hey, hopefully our talents are okay, because, I mean, maybe if I untalent for Manatide, because that did kind of piss off the gods, right? Let's swap back to the talents. Um, I mean, is it legit just Manatide Totem? And we're back. Okay, I don't know what happened, but we have it back. Richard, good to see you, dude. Good to see you. I don't know what we're doing. This guy is new to the PTR, I guess, but that's okay. Um, okay. Oh, brother, this is gonna be a treat. Okay, I need to remember I am the lust because y'all know I tend to forget to lust, and I also don't know the correct lust timings. But I've been seeing like whenever I do hierarchies, it's been like the first pool, I think. In the first pool, most polite bug report ever. You can be a game developer now. Hey, we troubleshooted. We troubleshooted. We found the cause and we fixed it. Let me make sure it posted in Discord. It did. I'm pretty excited to test this hero tree, to be honest. Y'all know Totemic Shaman is like one of my favorites. Um, Also Vesper Totem back in the day I loved. Now the question is like, does Downpour do damage through Acid Rain? I feel like it doesn't, right? Oh, also, I wonder if it gives bonus max health at double effectiveness as well. Like, I wonder if it's just the healing proc or if it also gives bonus max health from Downpour, the free Downpour that you get.
She brought down our defenses, and her wastelanders are destroying the domes.
I mean, it says it procs Downpour at twice the effectiveness, right? I feel like that would work.
With our defenses down, there is nothing to keep the Devourers.
Let's make sure we have Earth Living.
Stand no chance.
I'm just going to. Where's my lust? It's here. Whoa, we have aggro. Tank, please. Also, the. Whoa, these cast bars look trippy. Oh, there goes our tank. Lovely. Dude, look at how beautiful that blue is. Our tank just rezzed. This is already just a wonderful key. Lovely. Okay, let's test. Well, Healing Tide Totem kind of did all the work there. Honestly, Chain Heal did like not that much at all. So I'm putting healing streams down. Oh man, it's weird not having my Plater UI stored up. Okay, let's do that. Let's spot heal and chain heal. Okay, dude, that just clapped. That did 3.7 million healing to just me alone. That downpour proc. So if it's that good, I mean, this could be the truth. Pop a shield. Let's not die to this. Like he did, okay? Oh man, PTR keys are actually so much fun. This is funny because we're getting like we're double dipping. We're seeing a PTR key and a Friday key all in one. But also we have affix, which is really cringe. But yeah, I just saw the Riptide proc, the free Riptide that we get from our tier set. It proc for 1.7 million on the Hunter that I was watching. Okay, let's put down again. We got a chain heal. Dodge this, and then we got to do a spot heal. And then do a big chain heal. Okay, I mean, look, I can get behind this. Y'all know my favorite spell in the entire game probably is casting chain heal. It is just, there's literally nothing more exciting, like nothing more satisfying than pressing chain heal. Other than, you know, having mana, I guess. I do rate having mana pretty highly, and you see, I called it, dude. This build will consume your mana a ton, so I'm not even going to press Surging Totem. It's just really mana inefficient to do so. Oof. Oof. What is killing us? What on earth? Get in. We're going blinking. What just like turbo nuked us there? Do those guys put a dot on it? That didn't happen yesterday, did it? Or it's just Mistweaver that good, like that I didn't even notice the giant dot that killed us all, you know?
The devourers seem to be
Some
coming
monk
from
you
that
are, I know, right? I know, right? Wait, just checking. My stream title doesn't mention monk, right? It does mention healers. Correct? Hopefully it doesn't say monk testing. I mean, I probably will be hopping on the monk later, but just want to make sure it's accurate, you know? Can I just spell this? No, I cannot. Okay. Run downpour. Do a chain heal. Hitting me again. Okay, let's hope no one DCs on the stairs. I wonder if they fixed the servers, because everyone was DCing the other day. Like, everyone was.
Overcome this trial. Win my favor.
Dude, why do we have the affix? This is so annoying. Put down poison cleansing. Let's get our poison cleansing back, because I don't want to deal with that. Alright, showtime. Boss time. Let's do it. Just make sure we don't have lust. I didn't think we would, but just, you know, just to be safe. Uh-oh. Hey, let's not. Yeah, we gotta let the ads not touch the boss. Whoa, Hunter, buddy. Did the Hunter just stand in the dot, or? Interesting, interesting. Dude, a PTR Friday key. What a treat. Why is that guy trying to chase me? Oh, I think he thinks that we meant, like, stack when you get that buff. No, it's definitely stack during the downtime and spread those out during the not downtime. Go ahead and Healing Tide. I mean, this feels way harder than it was the other day, but maybe it's just like group execution, I think. That's what it feels like. Okay, let's start moding. Let's get a, he's dead. Oh, everyone's dead. Million's dead. We're all dead. Not me. I mean, it does feel, I'm gonna admit, I love the current tier set in live. I really do. Where, you know, your surging totem literally just puts a insurance on people. So it's like, it's just adding value to your surging totem. But this talent tree makes it to where, like, you just have to cast a bunch. And, like, on fights like this where you're getting sucked in and, you know, you're having to move out with a thing and doing all this other stuff, it feels pretty wonky, like it really does. But I can see how it could be pretty crazy. Don't stack on me. It could be pretty crazy in like a raid where, you know, you're just casting more like powerful chain heals and downpours and stuff. But a Mythic Plus is pretty annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's just that we had such a treat of a tier set in season 2 that it's like it's tainting what I want to say about this one. But this one definitely seems like it's more of a chore to get its value, whereas like both the monk tier sets just give you value, you know. But this one you have to like jump through literal hoops, waste a bunch of mana to get its value. That's just my feedback, and that's, look, y'all know okay, this guy is full health. We definitely die here. But y'all know, I am definitely, like, not the kind of person to, you know, talk negatively about things. So, hopefully me being harsh here is, like, is, you know, it's a lot. I try not to be like this ever, so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the party does not know a single mechanic, so. But yeah, they're talking about it in chat. Dude, this place is beautiful. I mean, just look at even like the charactering and like in the archway. It's so cool. That's a weird look. Oh no, does the title say monk? The title shouldn't say monk. Does the stream title say monk? Because I did say I changed it before I went live and said healer testing. But does the stream title say monk? No, it says healer PTR keys. Oh, okay, because you're the second person to say it. Like Nick said, some monk you are, and then you came in and said that's a weird looking monk. Yeah, it is. It is. This is a weird tier set. Very weird tier set. I just want to read it again. So after we consume all the whirling elemental motes, we cast a doubly effective downpour at our Surging Totem's location. Whenever we cast downpour, the next chain heal basically casts again. So we get like 2.5 effectiveness of a chain heal. Alright, someone's popping cool. Dude, Frosty Cape going ham right now. Love to see it. Been healing stream. Definitely feels very weird. Wait, why is that Mistweaver splashing people? Oh, Lord. Oh, no, y'all have me so worried. You got me worried. Let's cast Downpour and then a Chain Heal. Bang, that Chain Heal hits twice. Basically 2.5 times. Let's go and knock these guys up and try to stun them. Put our hot on these dots. This guy said good. Let's see if we can heal while on the move here. Oh, I can because I have a spell. Oh, that guy died. Definitely need the ads to not reach the boss. We're going to stun totem. We have people still attacking the boss here, which is kind of baffling. And the boss just half healed. That is crazy. Alright, let's Healing Rain. Love how Venari is just like giving us a walkthrough of how to kill this boss. Like, hey, this is happening. Don't let this happen. Dude, that just chewed through my shield totem so quickly. That's crazy. Oh. Pff. I didn't even press the shield totem. Okay. Noted. Alright, so we've consumed all of our whirling nodes. So now our next chain heal is going to be bigger. ×2. It's just like, it's kind of like Vesper Totem, except it's not doing damage. And it's kind of doing healing at an awkward time, if I'm being honest. That's why I'm saying, like, in a raid environment, I feel like the healing would be fine. Because you can basically always use a bonus chain heal and a big downpour. But a Mythic Plus, like, you kind of, like, downpour is something that you really need to time well to get value from it. Why are we dying? Dude, this boss is not dying, though. Oh, my goodness. I mean, see, that's a fat heal, though. And that was just for me chain healing and downpouring. But it's not like... It's hard to explain. Like, it's really hard to explain. I don't think that what this tier set is doing is what the spec needs. Is kind of what it boils down to. Y'all know? Does that make sense? Just messing with me. Hey, I appreciate it, Zanelia. I really do. Anyways, Resto Shaman feels good once you learn your moat rotation. I mean, yeah, like it does. Now that I'm kind of getting a few more times of it, like it does feel a little smoother, but still, like it just feels like you're dumping a ton of mana to get value like 5 globals later. You know what I mean? Whereas the current tier set in 11.2 or 11.1 is just put your Surging Totem down and then like everyone in it just gets a big hot. on top of it. So you're just gaining that value anyways. So it to me, it is kind of like a coming from one thing to another feels weird. But maybe I need to lean a bit more aggressively into, this guy needs to move. Lean more aggressively into downpour than I have been. It could be the case. Alright, it does look like they've updated that visual, that line visual. Because if y'all were here on Wednesday, there was one of those visuals that we could not even see. So hopefully it's a little easier. Let's go ahead and Healing Tide.
Resist. Yes. Resist.
Looking downpour. Chain heal.
Still grows.
Do it all again. Man, I'm so glad that we came into this PTR key with this affix. I kind of just, like, I'm not here to test the affix. I've tested the affix for multiple seasons. If I don't have Poison Cleansing Totem, I'm kind of just going to leave it, if I'm being honest. I know that can come across as toxic, but, like, real talk, you know, I don't think they meant to put the affix in here. And obviously, we failed on the first boss, which I think is, like, the easiest boss. We're nowhere near timing this key, so I think it's just test what I need to test. Can the ads be CC'd? Yes, they can. They can. Alright. Wow, first Frost DK I've seen actually do damage. Yeah, I think Frost DK is getting some love next year, right? Not like a full-blown rework, but they're getting some love, right? You should rob those ads. Okay, Jay. Okay. The gaslighting is unreal today. Happy Friday, everyone, though.
Win my favor.
Also, it's break the meta time, so, like, if y'all would rather me... If y'all are like, okay, PTR is cool and all, but, like, I'm tired of seeing the same dungeon over and over, I totally get that. If y'all want to see some break the meta Mistweaver keys on live, like on retail, I'd be more than happy to do that, so just let me know. Y'all know I am a person of the people. I am a healer. So, I try to help others. Downpour and then chain heal times 2. These people are getting melted.
They have brought so many. They seek the complete annihilation of this place.
Dude, I missed her voice acting. Whoever mentioned it on Wednesday, yeah, I definitely agree. Let's go into Ascendance here. People are getting kind of mollywopped, so... I mean, that is nice. Putting, like, when you summon your Surging Totem, you press Healing Stream Totem to cast the free Chain Heal, and then you just Riptide someone, and then boom, you're already there. You know, I guess it's fine. It's not, like, necessarily 5 globals to get the full value. But it is a little awkward, like, having to spot heal someone in your Surging Totem, and, you know, that kind of thing. It's a little weird. Go ahead and do that. Let's Mana Tide, too. We just wasted, like, all of our big cooldowns, so hopefully we pull a couple packs. People need to get the puddles out. It makes it way harder to get the ads during suck. Yeah, for sure. I was definitely trying to run out mine as much as I could, but I don't think the priest caught on. I think he heard someone say stack, and he thought he meant, like, stack the puddles. And so he, like, chased me around with the circle, trying to drop them on top of each other. Lumithar's Silk is really good trinket for Resto Shaman. I'll have to try it out. I haven't really tested much of the trinkets yet. I know we have a lot of PTR left to test, so I do intend on testing the trinkets, but I haven't really, you know, gotten around to each of them. Lumithar's Silk. Okay. Which trinkets am I running? Not Lumithar's Silk. What just killed them? Honestly. Oh, were they in the frontal?
Overcome this trial.
I don't think they were in front of the ball, or the guy. Never press reincarn mid-pool. I know this. I know this. But Did it for science. I did that one for science, guys. So we could today's all about testing. Testing. I'm kidding. That was horrible. I'm doing raid testing at the moment. We killed the DH boss. It was pretty easy. Fourth boss is going to be a wall again, but not as bad as this tier. Well, the thing is, like, usually the hardest boss in PTR is the easiest boss in live. Like, that's kind of how it works out, because they turbo nerf that boss. And then there's just like a random boss that like no one really thinks is hard on PTR that just comes out and is the hardest one, like on live. You know what I mean? It's weird how it works, or at least in my testing, like the easy bosses come out to be hard and the hard bosses come out to be easy. Halls of Atonement was up for some too. No, I missed Halls of Atonement. No, really? No. Was it like right as the servers went live? That's sad. I love Halls of Atonement. Like, love that boss. Or that dungeon. I'm curious, like I really want to see how they change it, because you know, when they add in like these other dungeons, they usually add in some changes that are pretty fun to play with. Okay, we need to like CC these guys so they stop jumping around. They're annoying. Alright, let's actually start trying. I haven't like pressed a defensive this whole time, so I'm kind of just like face tanking everything. But I'll pop a defensive because I'm tired of dying. I kind of want to get out of this run as quickly as possible. I'm not gonna lie though, like I am pretty disappointed in this Flash Tree, or this Talent Trees tier set. I'm being honest. Jack was doing it on his pally. Dang, I missed Halls of Atonement. Now the question is like, what did he just run to halls like in Ouroboros, or did he like was the actual PTR dungeon open? This is so weird.
Overcome this trial. Win my
The portal. Ah, man, I missed it. I missed it. That's a shame. We'll get them next time. I'm paying attention to the schedule, and I'm like planning on playing a bunch when it's live. But I am going to visit my family for July 4th week, which is like literally coming up. So it's gonna make the testing schedule really awkward. But I told my mom, I'm like, look, I mean, testing schedule is now. Like, I'll need to probably like record some videos. So if you could set up a desk for me while we're there, and she's like, I got you. So hopefully it's okay. You're testing the raid. See, I will be testing the raid a lot, but probably not as much as I tested it last season. I will be testing Mistweaver only though. Last season in the PTR, I was testing every healer and stuff. Like it just was a lot of testing that probably didn't need to happen. Kind of missed my link totem there, but it's okay. How come people are just not stepping in the totem? That's crazy. When I make a guide on this boss, I already know what I'm going to say. It's something that no one does. But to me, it's pretty obvious how this boss is supposed to be handled. And I haven't really seen many people doing it the way that I'm going to say. Also, this hunter is just not doing the mechanic. Alright, I just want to watch the totem. So let's spot heal. Now let's chain heal. That's our totems. That was our downpour. Now let's press downpour again. Let's chain heal and then healing stream. There should be big chain heals ripping through. Okay, yeah, our HPS did just do like a mini spike. Well, trying to help him, but it's okay.
The void still
Whew. It was you, Nerdies. Do you mean the Totemic set? Yes, the Totemic set is what I was talking about. Personally, not as much of a fan as I thought I would be, if I'm being honest. I like to save my downpour for when a single target heal is needed and get the huge downpour with it. Interesting. So, too bad they didn't put Shaman into Break the Meta as only Disc Priest is true. I don't know about that. Pushing these high keys, people will reject you for either a Resto Shaman or a Disc Priest only. Those are kind of the big two. There's really no in between. I should have pushed on my Shaman this season, because trying to push on my Monk has been like hair pulling, because no one invites me. Alright, I guess what we could do is we could do some raid testing today, if they're still going. It usually lasts from like 1 to 4, depending on how long it's open for, you know. How far have you gotten on the Monk? I've done a couple 12s, but the PTR was down all week, or I'm sorry, all day yesterday. We don't need the, we're getting the buff. Guess we're getting the buff. Let's read what the buff is. Oh, but you mean like how much IO have I pushed on the Monk? I think I'm like 35-25. Gives haste and movement speed. That is not worth it. Okay, yeah, that is so not worth it. 10% haste and 10%. Literally, hey, do you want to wait to get into the next pack so that you can get a buff that'll get you into the next pack quicker? That's pretty lame. At this point, give Bloodlust to every healer so we all have the utility. Honestly, big facts. That's what I was saying about Mind Soothe like a few seasons ago, but now I'm like, Mind Soothe is lame. Don't give us that. Give us Lust. Or give us B-Res. We're literally battle healers. Like, come on. The next boss is about to come up for testing. Yeah, it starts at the hour, so I'm hoping this group finishes this dungeon in time, or else I'm just gonna be like, alright guys, I'm gonna go test the raid. Alright. Ooh, nice Mass Dispel. Okay, I see you. See you, Priest. That buff is really bad. For 20 seconds, you get 10% haste and 10% movement. Or you could just get into the next pack and spend like 10 seconds fighting it. There goes our tank. Our tank back. Let's, we can't lust, because we have another luster in the party. I guess we pop cooldowns, try to live this, maybe? We're trying. An Earth Ellie. Let's get him in here, get a little frisky. Okay, we're doing a lot of typing. I'm gonna kill this pack. Can I dodge that? No, it's just a knock up, okay. Okay, he can be de-enraged. Do I have Purge keybound? I don't. Okay. I want to see if I can be purged, but I can see he's like glowing in red, or is that just how he looks? He looks pretty angry to me. Anyways, I'm about the same IO on my shaman on live. Very nice, very nice. It is bad. Yes, it is very bad. Can't even get into a plus 17 that I've timed. It's like, what are we doing here? Why are we like this? Come on, people. That guy's no joke, honestly. That guy hurts. The MDI nerd min-maxers will find a way to use that buff for sure. Oh, yeah. The tank will go do a big crazy pull as they all get it, and then they have 10% haste. Like, if you can get it as the tank is pulling, then yeah, it's definitely worth it. But if you're just, like, doing a random pug group and y'all just do random pulls, like, I can't imagine that that buff is worth it. It looks like marksmanship's gonna have another tier, though. I mean, I don't know. I don't know anything about its build. I would love it if Frost DK has a tier. Dude, if Frost DK has a tier, I might even, like, play it. Not main it, but, like, I've always wanted to give Frost DK a try. Like, it's a healer that, or a healer. It's a spec that I always, like, watch, and I'm like, dude, that's sick. Like, that is awesome. Or buff the items so they're equivalent to the spell version. Make drums actually good and the item be res cast insta. I mean, yeah, but if they did that, then, like, I don't know. Each spec has what makes it unique. Like, warriors bring their warrior buffs and stuff. They don't have lust or B-res, but they do have warrior buffs. So, like, then if they gave a potion that just was, like, if they made drums just bloodlust, then, like, what makes... Well, I guess mages have AI. Maybe we're onto something. Okay, someone butt pulled, so we're gonna have to pull the... Okay, I guess we're just running and acting like nothing happened. Sure.
It was the only place our
Hey,
planet
like, you see us dying, don't you?
The rat brought nothing but
Fight it.
destruction. You have no right to this power.
We did fail you, but destroying the dome will only hurt Karesh.
This is so scuffed. Luckily, we're almost done with the dungeon, but the problem is that getting into like raid testing groups takes time. Yikes. Dude, he just spam cast through walls. That's terrifying. I kicked that. I just butt pulled more. This is just pure chaos. Absolute chaos. Yeah, I think for jumper cables, it could definitely use being able to be pressed at range. That would be really nice. Because, like, that is the most frustrating part of it, is having to run up and find the body of whoever died and then doing it, you know? They're adding an item for Shadow Meld. That's true. So why not drums full strength? Well, okay, you think, like, every item that is meant to kind of act as a substitute for a class or race or spec perk or whatever, it does have a downside. And the downside to the new Shadow Meld potion is it is a potion. So you're consuming your once every 5-minute potion consumable to get its effect. So it does still also have a downside to use, you know? Although, like, look, me in dungeons, I legit never use potions as a healer. I should, but I don't. I guess if I, like, started pushing, like, 19s and 20s, I definitely would potion some heal checks and stuff, but, you know, this whole season I've been broke on gold, so why would I potion something? Hunter, I need you to step forward, like, 2 inches. Dude, where is this hunter dying? This pool has a lot of casters. I'm like, I don't know. I'm really disappointed in this hero talent tree, if I'm being honest. Let's go in Ascendance, I guess. We need, like, stops.
The void still grows.
Ow. Yeah, these rituals are no joke. These rituals are no joke, and we were having overlaps. Let's just let the squad take care of these guys. You got this, DK? No, I guess we'll walk back. That's toxic. Yeah, I guess we can hop on the Mistweaver and get some raid testing in if we can. Really test the haste. We have 9 minutes. 9 minutes till the next boss. Yeah, definitely want to test Conduit. I want to test both hero talent trees, but Conduit is like next level, dude. I just want to see if we can get a full 20 renewing miss out. I bet we could.
It is too far. Overcome this trial. Win my favor.
Alright. We've survived the last ritual. Yeah, definitely excited to get back on my monk. That shows you... Look, if I'm excited to hop off of the shaman and start playing on the monk, that shows you how much fun this is. Okay, if these guys are just gonna stay AFK, I'm like watching the clock, trying to also get into raid testing. Like, come on, people. What are we doing?
Enough! I will bring your works to ruin! Come and die, or flee in shame!
Alright, let's kill this boss really quick.
I swore an oath to restore my world.
Come on, man. Raid testing. Just leave people doing it on live all the time. No, y'all know I'm not like that. I'm at least trying to finish it out. Even though the moment we joined this key, I was like, dude, this key's gonna take forever. Go! Go, 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 go. He's saying run to your shadow. The shadow only gives you like 10% damage. Not that deep, just live.
What? Your destiny's over!
Look, they're gonna die going to it. It is not that deep, just kill the boss.
This trial. Win my favor.
I guess you do take a lot of damage if you don't.
Fate written in suffering! What? Your destiny's over!
I kind of wish that they made this tier set like Vesper Totem and how it gave you damage too. Like, I definitely feel like it could use a damage component and like it wouldn't be broken.
I write your destiny now!
So we're gonna get the one before this first frontal. And we're gonna, well, never mind. Alright, I'm gonna risk it.
Overcome this trial. Win my favor.
Yeah, I definitely think I'll have to just like pop mobility and just run and grab those.
Destiny's over! What? Your destiny's over! Fate written in suffering!
Alright, come on. Where did all of our DPS go?
Your destiny!
Did the boss? Oh, I guess the priest is like dead and he was doing a lot of damage, so. Checks out, checks out.
I write your destiny
No! No! I had it. That's okay. Dungeon over. We did it. Alright.
So
Raid testing time. Let's log out.
to honor and
Log back over.
treachery.
Max said, have you done any Holy Paladin? I have a video coming out tomorrow of
The great
the Holy Paladin Avenging Crusader build.
rest.
Everything. Nick. Send me your account info. I'll do the leaving for you. Alright, let's test some Mistweaver on raid. If we can get into a group. PTR Mistweaver Raid healing. If we can get into a raid group, we're gonna test some healer. Or some Mistweaver. Now I don't know anything about the boss. I don't think anyone knows much about the boss, so. But I only did one key on Holy Paladin. It went pretty well. But yeah, like I said, the PTR servers were down all day yesterday, and I was planning, like my plan for yesterday, since my wife's out of town, I was like, I am just gonna sit down and spend like 10 hours just nonstop recording video after video after video after video, and then like I was gonna spend this morning editing them, and didn't get any of that done, so big yikes. But okay, let's look for a raid group, find a group. The healer. Okay, let's also swap to our shoot. Okay, I don't have my raid build loaded up. Is this my raid build? I have to fix it, fix it, fix it. That looks right. That looks wrong though, right? No, that's right. All of this right. I think I'm, just for this so I can be a little crazy with my haste, I am gonna go refreshment. Full of mists, and we're in. And we are in Showow's. Lotus Infusion. I wonder if we want Chi Harmony just because we're gonna have so much haste. This is about to be absolutely wild. Okay. So we're in a raid testing group already, which is very nice. I was hoping that would not take long. So we're in. Are y'all ready for the nonsense that's going to be the Renewing Mist spamming, the Rushing Wind Kick slamming, the Vivify jamming? I don't know, but this build's going to go crazy. Like, this build is going to be, hopefully, really sick. Yeah, I've done a little bit of testing, but nowhere near as much as I wanted to do yesterday. That's why I posted a short today of like, dude, me when the servers are down. Okay. How do I get there? Is it this guy? I have to go to Orgrimmar. Let's go to Orgrimmar so we can find the dude. I also have last season trinkets, so hopefully we can get just some new trinkets to test out. Is this mythic testing or is this heroic? I feel like they open up heroic first, right? Pretty sure they open up heroic first. Alright, the hour has started, so this boss has opened up. And I am sitting here staring at an Orgrimmar loading screen, so look, gotta love that. Come on. Okay, uh-oh, I am not ready. I am not ready. Oh no, I'm coming, I'm coming. Keystone Vendor, where's the ghostly guy? There should be a ghostly guy here. It's this guy, okay. Okay, we can't teleport until they're out of combat, so let's get a I don't even know if we go haste flask. Let's go with an aggression flask. Get a couple of each flask so we can mess around with it. Let's get some mana potions. Where do those mana pots just go? Get a lot more of those because we're going to need mana. They all wiped.
Embrace the shadow.
So, I'm coming. Hopefully they don't kick me because they pulled before I could even TP in. Yeah, PTR gaming? Yeah. Exactly. Okay, dude. This looks awesome. Okay. Fractilis. Oh god, is this raid or is this mythic rating? Okay, so I see all these pillars. Is this gonna be like a healer boss where we're gonna have to heal the pillars like that one boss? The Kael'thas sea boss? Alright. These pillars are aimed at the boss. So I'm curious what their whole thing is. Alright, just this first pull, I'm just gonna ramp on pool. I don't know the timers here, so we're just gonna ramp on pool. See how it goes. Whoa. The ability journal should be ready. So like between pulls, we're gonna read the journal and stuff. Alright, let's do a ramp. Okay, looks like the room is getting like dissected a bunch. And I died. Fractalis unleashes a sequence of shockwaves inflicting... How'd that kill me and no one else? Interesting. I wonder if he shoots the shockwave at whichever quadrant or whatever has the most players in it. No, this looks like Tetris. This boss is straight up Tetris. Okay, we turbo wiped. Absolutely turbo wiped. I'm definitely gonna pop a defensive like as I go out. There are arrows. Okay. Like I saw those lines coming from these pillars, but I didn't see the arrows. I'll have to see this time. Couldn't see them until most people were dead. Okay, maybe let's not ramp on pool so that we can get some Shayloons ready. Let's, I guess we can conduit on pool, though. Targets me. Why am I huge? I'm so large. Okay, now, dude, I'm already out of mana. Okay, now let's do a Yulon ramp. Dude, just like, actually, what is nuking us? Got marked again. Okay, I'm just gonna pause and read this. Targeted you with Entropic Conjunction. Okay, so I'll have to read that ability after this pool. Oh. I got knocked into the wall. Okay, let's read the dungeon journal a bit. I got knocked into the wall and that killed me. The bosses are so pretty. Elemental born of the crags and dunes surrounding the Mana Forge, Fractilis guards his domain by harnessing the power of biting sands and harnessed glass of the inhospitable wastes. Fractilis calls forth an entropic conjunction causing crystal nexuses to erupt from the ground and extending refracting entropy closer. I think those are the wall things. If 6 nexuses are able to extend the refracted entropy to Fractilis, he will be empowered. Okay, so we're gonna have to really like manage how we do that. We're not gonna be able to like put 6 in the same quadrant, basically. Okay. I mean, this does honestly. This feels like turbo tuned though. Feels hard. His physical damage taken and will shatter the crystal nexuses the afflicted are knocked into. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so this time you got hit by 2 stones, so you got a stacking debuff that looks like it hurts. You probably have to spread them out then. Okay. Okay, so I guess here's how I think this fight's gonna. This fight doesn't look like one that we're gonna get much testing out of here, unless we were in comms. I don't think this group is in comms, but this looks like a fight where we're gonna have to like I think we bait. It looks like something that you can bait which of these quadrants or whatever one of the walls go into, and then you're basically just gonna have to manage like so you don't get 6 in one or like back to back in one. And like I'm guessing you're gonna have to like have 3 groups, and just like have the tank swap between the 3 groups to decide which group gets the wall that time. I'm guessing. I don't know, something weird like that. Let's have a defensive here. Okay, I'm getting pinged. Man, you can ping me. I have no idea why you're pinging me though. Yeah, you're right. I did get a stacking debuff. Restacks. How do I just like not get that though? That is crazy. How do I decide when I get the buff? Like I'm watching this warrior and he's kind of like outside of all of them. Same with this demon hunter. Okay, I'm gonna try that next time. I'm just gonna stand out here. Orb, put up wall. Arrow, blow up wall. Huh. I'm acting like I understand, but... Yeah, if we get the orb on us, that's that dot. If we get the orb on us, we're going to be putting up a wall, so that's going to bait the wall. So that's... It's not going to be like a stack group thing. It's just if someone gets marked with the orb, they choose where a wall goes. Okay, I can already see the weak aura nonsense that people are going to have for this. I don't think comms are as necessary as Amelia. I think this is going to be one of those weak aura bosses like, hey, these 3 people have orbs. Like, you go to Soak 1, you go to or Wall 1, you go to Wall 3, you go to Wall 4, you know. If we get an arrow, we stand behind a wall. So far, I'm not loving this. Not loving this boss. Bounce the ground, inflicting a bunch of damage to all players and triggering multiple shockwaves. Sequence of crystal shockwaves increasing, inflicting damage every 2 seconds to anyone hit. So I need to watch out. So like this boss sounds like it's gonna require a lot of coordination because we're gonna have to also watch out for other people with the orb on them because they're gonna bait a wall. Like I have one debuff, but that was not from me going in there. Let's just stand over here. I feel like no one's here. Okay, there's an orb. Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's pull the old move skedaddle, okay? I skedaddled and then someone chased me. I don't like that. Now what? What do I do? Ow. I don't have a defensive, so we're gonna cocoon and pray. Oh, live! It's like I run out of one person's orb and I just get clobbered by another one. But I get it now. You're supposed to like manage how you get hit by the orbs and stuff. Interesting. I mean, this boss is just Tetris though, right? Like we see it. Here's what I think's gonna happen. Here's what I think's gonna happen. Here's how we're gonna do this boss. You're gonna find a way to split the sections 50-50. So either you're gonna do like odds or evens. So odds or evens. First set of orbs goes to odd sections. Second set to even. If you aren't marked, go to the safe ones. So, like, you see what I mean? Like, there's going to be safe sections each time. Or you could treat it like how you treated the chain boss in Shadowland and Sanctum of Domination, where you kind of treat it like you're fanning across. So, like, everyone can stack in the far left one. But if you get the orb, you run to one of the other ones, right? And then those all slam, and only those 4 people get the dot. But then the whole raid moves one to the left, and then now that's the safe zone, and that way you're kind of staggering which ones get the wall in it. You know what I mean? Are weak auras gonna still be allowed, or is it just add-ons that might get nuked? That's of the whole like, oh, we're gonna deal with weak auras and add-ons and everything. That's a long ways away and stuff, so that is a long ways away. So yeah, weak auras are still gonna be good. We could all stack in one. Oh, never mind. But yeah, I definitely think I've thought of a couple different ways that we could be dealing with this boss if we wanted to. Like we could stack the raid, and just the people that get marked have to run out. What do I do with all this haste? It's like literally lagging my game. Do y'all see this? Actually lagging my game. Okay, we have people to my right and to my left. Hopefully no one's in mine. Like, there is a way that you could, with like coordination, you could guarantee which ones are going to be safe each time, you know? Okay, now I have an orb, so I'm going to be like jumping. I'm also probably going to die here. I'm going to pop double defensive. Oh yeah, I got 3 stacks because someone else got in the same section as me. Dude, this boss is chaotic, but we definitely need a strategy. And I think everyone's stacking is the play. I definitely think everyone's stacking is the play. I thought that was coming in 11.2. No, that was just like their plans for the future kind of post, you know. But yeah, WeCore is just one of the many add-ons that they're trying to eventually replace. This boss is fun though. This boss is very fun, but y'all see just how crazy our haste is. Like, our haste gets out of control with this build. I'm gonna go ahead and be typing like what I think. Here's what we all stack in one section on a tank, and the 4 that get marked with 4 run to another section. That way, only 4 get debuff. Okay. We keep green marker as a save. Okay, so they're listening. They're listening. We found it. We have solved that. I feel like this is gonna be how we kill the boss. This boss is actually kind of growing on me though, but I could see just how crazy hard it's gonna be once it hits live. So once there are 6 walls, he enrages. Yeah, okay. Everyone's like, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I think this could work. And like I said, I don't think it's good for all of us to only stack in like green, for example. Like if we only all stack here, then this one's not going to get any walls and the others will. So they're going to fill up really quickly. So I do think you would eventually you'd have to like move it each time. So you'd be like, okay, green is a safe zone, and you play that for a little bit, and you'd be like, okay, green's everyone else is starting to fill up. Let's make moon the safe zone, you know. So green is the safe zone, we say. Green is safe. Alright, let's see this build in action. This is very interesting. It's always so weird doing PTR testing rating because you're just like playing with people that aren't in your guild, you know, like you're just playing with people that you don't know. Yeah, someone definitely just nuked the safe zone. Nick, I have to ask, if you're still here, Nick, did you watch last night's episode? Am I dead? I might be dead. Like, oh, it's just constant damage, because someone's just doing it wrong. Someone's not sticking with the plan. Are we all set? Okay, now I get some time to drink some antidote. Okay, now we're good. Now we're in a safe zone and it's established. As long as people like who get marked all don't go to the same non-safe zone, we should be okay. Why, like if I get marked, I am like roll double dashing all the way to the left. You know how far I can go. We're losing people. Ow. Hey, yo, renewing mist. Okay, I see you. Definitely see you. Need to be casting Vivify more often. Definitely need to cast Vivify more often, but right now I'm just like, dude, I'm just spamming. We're just trying to get further into this boss fight. Wish I had my weak ore working. That was that showed how many renewing mists we had active. I'm pretty sure we could like hit 20 if we really tried. Yeah, I think we've solved this boss's mechanic. I just think it's a matter of like people just need to do it. And we could take it down. It's always so satisfying when you kill a raid boss in PTR like testing, because I don't think they're intended for you to like kill it. They ideally want to give you the full hour of testing, so they want you to like struggle with it basically. But it'd be easy enough to where you at least can see all the mechanics. This guy just wants to cast that soul fire. I feel you, buddy. Dude, my game is laggy. I just have so much haste. Okay, see, I got marked with an orb, so I'm gonna go all the way over here. I just got yeeted. Oh my goodness. Okay, now I have the orb. What the heck? Did I have the wrong... I had the arrow, I guess. Okay, now we're gonna Yulon Lust when I come out of this. Go ahead and get over here. Let's Shayloons. Start up a Yulon. I'm pretty late to the Yulon, so I was kind of flying through the air, but... see what kind of healing we can do. Ah, that's no good. Oof, okay, I have an orb. Oh, me and another person are in this quadrant. I didn't see until it was too late. Okay, but I have conduit. Can I live this with conduit? Ah, my conduit is canceling itself. Someone's in our quadrant? No. What do I have? I have the arrow above my head, so I'm gonna break this one. I feel like we have this boss pretty solved. I know there's a couple people not doing the mechanic. Let's sip up a bit. We have Shayloons fully stacked up. Let's go and rip it. Goes out. Have to cocoon someone. The guy has hella stacks. Have the orb. Top of offensive. Okay. Get back to the safe zone. We're here. No. Oh, we white. How did we white? Oh, it had 6. Ah, we were cruising. I was about to come off with a Yulon too. Ooh, we were about to crank. That was a different wipe. The right side got 6 walls. The boss enrages. We did the mix much better though. But arrow people with arrow need to break walls, and not everyone with the orb needs to go to the same section. Yeah, y'all see, since we're stacking on green, green is very close to these two, so a lot of people are really just moving to the right just a little bit with their orb. So a lot of people are baiting their wall to these two over here, and that's why one of them got to 6 walls there. I think it was this far one, blue. So we you know, once the boss gets to 6 of those 6 walls in one section, the boss enrages. This build's fun though. I'm being very like aggressive with mana though, so not like how I would normally play it. Let's just go on Yulon. Let's try an early Yulon. And when we come out of this Yulon, we can Mana Tea and then go straight into a conduit ramp. Can't reach this guy. Okay, now we're good. I have an arrow on my head, so I will be breaking this one. Okay, let's sip up Mana Tea. Revival that. Oh, goodness. Yeah, Million's dead. I don't know what happened there, but something just trucked us. I think maybe someone sent the orb through the safe spot, maybe? I think we have this boss done, though. I feel like we have this mechanic. Oh, I'm still alive, but it's okay. We're wiping here, but... I really want a way to pop your Renewing Mist on Mistweaver and give it a little burst heal. I mean, we have Zen Pulse. Zen Pulse is a chunky heal. Any idea if Chi-Ji we still have a place in Raid? I'll test it here in a second, Spin Chicken. I definitely will, because y'all know me. If Chi-Ji is, like, close to Yulon in Raid, I'm sticking with Chi-Ji. Like, Chi-Ji's just the most fun, but... You see here, this one has 5. I don't know if it counts this back wall as one. This has, like, 4 or 5, but something just, like, nuked the Raid. Because I don't know if, like, with Chi-Ji builds, I don't know what's going to be the play, like, which hero talent tree, so I definitely want to test both. Yeah, we're going to have, like, weeks and weeks to test the Raid, so punchy punch, kick kick, that's right, you speak my language. But yeah, I definitely don't know if, like, I'm pretty sure if I just had to guess, you're definitely going to want Conduit for that big haste for Chi-Ji ramps and stuff, and more Thunder Folksties, more kicks and stuff. I don't know, because especially with Chi-Ji builds, you do run Jade Empowerment. So I definitely think the more Thunder Folksies is going to be really good. If Yulon is way better than Chi-Ji for Raid, I'm swapping back to HPAL. LOL. Don't enjoy Yulon build at all. Yulon build, it's surprisingly fun. Like it sucks at first, but once you kind of get the hang of it, it's actually really fun. Because right now, it's not really about your Vivify healing as much. It's more about your Renewing Mist healing. And all you have to do is just like blanket Renewing Mist and rushing Wind Kick to extend them and enhance them, and it just go burr, you know? Because they literally heal 3 times their normal amount when you rushing Wind Kick. And with this build out, I'm pretty sure you can almost like have perfect uptime with that buff if you play it correctly. Alright, safe zone activated. I kind of like saving my first Yulon for a bit. Conduit here. Rushing Wind Kick and then get another haste buff. We have Thunder Folksy again. Let's get another haste buff. I definitely don't have one of my weak ores active that I always use, which I really want to fix. Okay, we're out of mana. Let's let's drink mana. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. Play what you enjoy. Like, if you just don't enjoy a build that's like everyone's playing, either don't play that build or play another healer. Like, that's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And I hope no one else gives you different advice, because we're playing a video game at the end of the day. Like, play what makes this game fun for you. I have an orb. So I am going to... I have both debuffs. There are 3 people stacked in this one. That's a yikes. That is a huge yikes. Yeah, I saw there were 3 arrows pointing at that same one. I tried to roll out here to this far one last second, though, but... Yeah, we just nuked everyone in here. Definitely need to spread these out more. But I mean, y'all see just how insane this build is. It's so good. I've been taking the last few weeks in my guild raid to get back in the Yulon playstyle after doing the whole progression SGG. Me too, Spin Chicken. Me too. I spent the first. Let's see, there were 8 bosses this tier. I spent the first 7 bosses doing Chi-Ji builds. And then for Gallywix and like the second time we re-cleared like One Arm Bandit, I did Yulon. So I'm having to really get used to it. But how hard is it to not stand on green? Dude. That's not what fight us. Please don't DM unless you saw what actually killed us. To get an orb buff, it's one thing to move to another section, but make sure multiple people don't go to the same section. So a wall, let's see. So a wall through the entire raid and a debuff on all for 4 million a second didn't kill us? No, that did not kill us. 3 went to the same section and it killed us. We did. Three orbs in the like this guy's trying to act like a 4 million debuff, like 4 million damage debuff is what killed the raid. Like, no, that's literally like we can heal through that so easy. Playing conduit. I can't keep up. So much haste. So many buttons to press. Look at our renewing miscount though, just from a conduit. What do I have? I have an orb. I'm gonna go far right. Now someone is in safe zone. See, that 4 million dot is not even scary. I mean, it's scary on me because I have double, well, I don't have double stack, never mind. Yeah, that 4 million dot is not a lot at all. Yeah, I did get marked. I'm gonna go far. I'm going conduit so I can come out of this with like big turbo haste and big buttons. This build is so good. I kind of want to see what build the shaman's playing. This is also what I love about PTR is like so many people are testing like different healers and stuff. It's fun to like take a look at other people's builds. I need to get closer. Okay, we have a big ramp here. Boss is almost dead, by the way. We're probably going to lose some people. The people that just got marked with an orb but just got hit by that last wall. I have an arrow. I'm going to break this one because this one has the most. Pop it offensive. We killed it! Fractillus! Dead! We did it! And everyone literally... everyone literally lagged out. Normally, that's bad. You don't want to kill... You don't want to kill the boss that early, though. You definitely want to get the full hour of testing. Oh. I'm also healing if the whole raid gets hit by it. It's no big deal. Everyone got hit by the wall this kill, and we killed it. Alright. Let's see what spoils we get. Fractillus's last breath. I need that. I don't really, but just doing these gimmick rolls. A trinket, I need that. Jewel crafting, I need that. Oh, goodness. Ooh, looks like HPAL is sucking. Well, I wouldn't base off of these play. I wouldn't base it off of just one raid group. It's this group probably wasn't giving the best showing. You know what I mean? I don't how to say this diplomatically. I find spam hot on everyone all the time kind of boring to play personally. I don't blame you. I mean, it's definitely different. It's definitely different. But yeah, definitely I like Chi-Ji. I like Chi-Ji a lot. Let's test Chi-Ji next. I want to see with Chi-Ji. We're gonna test the hero talent trees. We're not trying to test if Chi-Ji's gonna be the play, you know what I mean? But we're gonna test which of the two Chi-Ji builds is gonna be better, like with Conduit. We do want Jade Empowerment. Why is this build different? Okay. Jalen's to Showhouse. Jade Empowerment. What looks wrong here? We definitely want Awaken Jade Fire. Oh, this build is wonky. Definitely want that too. What's wrong? Oh, is it this? I think it's Dancing Mists. Or Zen Pulse. Okay. Trying to get my build looking right, guys. Renewing Mist has a chance to spread. What is wrong about my build right now? I'm like so thrown for a loop. Okay, anyways, we're just going to try this build in Raid. Let me make sure we have all of our damage talents here. So this is the Raid build that we're going to test out first. It's basically just the Chi-Ji build with Jade Bond with Conduit. Yeah, we basically just wait until the hour and the next boss is up. So let's test out Chi-Ji. Let's do it. I'm really curious to see if all of the haste effects from this tier set will empower Chi-Ji to be stronger than all of the passive healing of Master of Harmony. I'm pretty sure, yeah. I mean, haste is normally pretty bis with Chi-Ji builds. You definitely love haste. Also, being able to cycle a bunch of Thunder Focus Teas for more Jade empowerments is really good. Also, being able to cycle um, Thunder Focus Teas for more Rising Sun Kicks. Like all of everything's pointing to Conduit, but it really comes down to okay. Look, in that dungeon that we did yesterday, or that I posted yesterday about the Master of Harmony build, um, the Master of Harmony heal was more than I thought, but in a dungeon, 61% of its healing was going into overhealing. So we really didn't get to see Master of Harmony's true potential with the Chi build. So in Raid, odds are less overhealing is going to happen because we're always going to have, in a 20-man environment, we're always going to have someone missing health. So hopefully we get to see the true potential, no pun intended, with Aspect's new healing. Now, when we play it, we are going to play, since we're playing Chi-Ji, I am going to be playing Purified Spirit just to guarantee that all of the Aspect goes into healing and it can't go into damage because this is the only way it does damage. So we're only going to be playing Purified Spirit. So that's going to be weird, but we're not really trying it for the aspect side of things. We're trying it for the potential energy side of things. Yeah, that is what we're doing. But for those that have never seen PTR raid testing, I just want to go ahead and let you guys know what we're in for. So each boss opens up at the hour. So right now we killed this boss. This raid group is done testing this boss. We can't like revive him. So what that means is that y'all are stuck with me for 17 minutes. We're basically on a 17-minute break. So I hope that you guys stick around so you can see the Chi build, but I'm not going to fault you guys if y'all are like, I don't want to sit here and just stare at nothing for 17 minutes. However, I guess we have a few options. I could like slam some kids in some Pokemon battles. I could play some Magic the Gathering. Or I could just sit here and yap about Mistweaver for 17 minutes. I'm sure I could pull 17 minutes out of my butt. But that's what's going to happen is we're waiting. We have to wait until the hour, so 16 minutes now, for the next boss to open up. So if you guys have any recommendations, if y'all want to see something, then, let me know. And I'd be happy to do it. But I guess what I could do until then is I want to see. Okay, so this guy is playing. Wait, Restorative Mists. Okay. This is what they were saying. The silk is really good. Yeah, Mistweaver is looking pretty good. Yeah. Enough said. Enough said. But yeah, this guy, he was definitely playing Totemic. Because that chain healing, that could only come from Totemic. Infinite Fusion, I'd have to download like a ROM and an emulator and all that stuff, so that's not, that I couldn't do that. But I could pull over some Pokemon Showdown and we could absolutely slam some people in some random battles. So we are waiting. I guess I could put a note up on screen for anyone that joins, but we are currently waiting for the next raid boss to open up. So we just put that note here. Break. Yeah. Waiting till boss starts at 4. Hopefully that note is descriptive enough so that anyone who joins will see. I'm going to keep it like not that big, but I'm going to keep it like the size of my. I'll keep it like that big. How about that? It's its own thing, but yeah, you'd have to download something. Yeah. Unfortunate. Okay, let's beat some people in some Pokemon though. We're gonna do a random battle. Sure. No, I don't want to check my passwords live on stream. Thank you very much. But how's everyone doing today? How's y'all's Friday going? Is anyone participating in the Break the Meta? So I've only done like 2 keys with Break the Meta, and they went very well. Okay, this guy is either gonna swap or get absolutely clobbered, or like Sunny Day Flamethrower me. But we are absolutely leading with a sludge bomb into whatever he swaps into. But I did 2 keys as Break the Meta, and they both went really well. There was like a 16 workshop and a 15 priory. And that's about all I've done. Okay, now we have to swap. What's he gonna do? Gonna either foul play or like set up. I feel like we do this. He left the fight. Okay. Toxic spikes. What on earth? If anything that means that I shouldn't Thunderwave him here. That is something that tells me I should not have Thunderwaved him here. He taunted me. Okay, body press it is. Interesting. Okay. Let me make sure we aren't waiting on nothing. But yeah, everyone's still just standing around. We're waiting on the boss to open up. Body press did legit nothing to him, so I feel like I just keep slamming it. Yeah, also, my guild is still re-clearing the raid each week. So we've killed Gallywix. We killed Mythic Gallywix. And then this week, we... yes, Survival Hunter, I believe, is the only hunter spec. No, that could be wrong. But I do know Survival Hunter for a fact is definitely okay. But ooh, he's setting up on me. Interesting. But yeah, my guild is re-clearing the raid each week, and this week we re-cleared every boss and killed them all except for Sprocket Monger Blockendock or whatever his name is. Um, we did like we only had enough time for like 1 or 2 pulls, and we tried it, and everyone was like, "Okay, this is not worth it." We're basically having to reprog this fight. But yeah, other than that, we one-shot every other boss. Okay, so we have toxic spikes down, so I definitely want to send this out to eat those spikes. And then he's gonna swap in a Skuntank again, so I'm gonna Leech Seed. Oh, he didn't swap. Yikes. That's not good for me. Dang, I just sacrificed that Pokemon stupidly. He should have swapped there though, to be fair. That's really tragic. What does he have for this? Anything that could yes, U-turn. I don't think this kills though. Yeah, we are just waiting for the next raid fight to open up. Yeah, Survival Hunter's off meta, Blood Death Knight's off meta, so I was doing a couple keys with Blood Death Knights. We're gonna Hurricane because it's free. But Blood Death Knights seem really good. Guardian Druids are available too. So I did form like a little off meta physical comp. So I had an Assassination Rogue, a Fury Warrior, because Arms Warrior's out, but Fury Warrior's in. So Assassination Rogue is the only rogue available. Arms Warrior, or maybe I have the rogues all mixed up. Arms Warrior, Feral Druid is in, so like you can make a little make sure. Okay, he knows that I'm scarfed. I can only use Hurricane. So what's he gonna do here? Is he just gonna nuke me with like a Thunderbolt? Maybe. Let's send in this Volt Absorb, Palmot. Swap to Water type. Yeah, Thunderbolt. Okay. Get predicted. So now he's a Water type, and I just come in with a. I think I go with a Nuzzle. Surely he's gonna swap this, right? Hey, did you try Poke Rogue? It's awesome. I have not. I have not. Poke Rogue. What's the gist of it? It sounds like a roguelite, but like Pokemon maybe? Because that sounds way up my alley if that's a thing. Okay, so now we're about to get nuked. We basically turned our guy into a glass cannon. We can kill this, but the question is he gonna swap? I think I just have to send it. Fails unless the user is an electric type. If this move is successful and the user is not terrestrialized, the user's electric type becomes. I don't know what that means. We're just close combating. Why think? But if it's like a Pokemon roguelite, then I'd definitely try it. That sounds sick. Like right up my alley. What do I have that I could send out that's like very neutral to everything that he has? I guess a normal type is the definition of neutral. Let's do it. What is loaded dice? Raise the user's attack and speed by 1 stage. Whoa, this is a broken ability. Damn. Okay, let's use this once and hope to not get one shot. Because now I feel like I can just sweep. Okay, he just shrinks at me, but luckily that doesn't really matter. We're going to triple axle, and if this hits, I think it kills 1. No, it does not kill. Dang. 2, 3. Dang. Okay. Don't poison me. Okay, we're good. That shrink sap kind of did a number. Let's use our best accuracy move. That doesn't kill, though. Okay. Let's see. Yes, it's a rogue type, but with Pokemon, it's amazing. I got tons of hours on that game. I have to check it out. Poke Rogue. Is it on the computer? Like, is it free to download and everything? Because I can't be. Look, can't be spending money on things nowadays. Definitely have to play any free games that I get. If there's an option to play a free game, yeah, just sacrifice a really important Pokemon. That does suck, but now I think Pelipper should come in and clean up. But I kind of want to, depending on what this last mon is, I kind of want to just send this out and try to. Honestly, this might clean him up too because it's faster than both of his. This thing's fast as mess, dude. If I just spam Earth Power, what does he do? This is quad weak. The standard run is 100 floor. Oh, so it's like a floor. Oh, that's why I can't just spam. Tropius, really? Okay, let's Oh god, please don't kill me. I'm gonna toxic. Oh, he substituted. Oh, I just threw. Toxic doesn't work. Okay, let's see. We have 7 minutes until the raid opens up. Yikes! I just hard threw. Let's throw out Pelipper. Dang, if Pelipper can take out Tropius, then I think I just win this. But if he beats me, I just turbo lose. I feel like I could just U-turn here and then take a hit. Oh, no, that's not worth. We got to go Hurricane. Just spam Hurricane. Okay, he swaps out. I think I have to swap as well. Yeah, we're going to swap. Come on, I believe. It's a browser game. Oh, okay. It's free and it's a website app thing. Nothing to download. Very cool. I'll definitely check it out and play it. Very cool. Okay, let's go with, since he's probably going to swap, I go with Leaf Storm. If I go Toxic and he doesn't swap, that's really bad, which he didn't swap. Oof. This is the thing that I need to protect, right? I definitely need this to be alive because I need to be able to swap this Choice Spec Pokemon out. I think I just spam Earth Power. I don't know, this is coming down to the wire, but I think I could win it if things go right. But yeah, I'll definitely check that out. Y'all know I love Pokemon. It's like my childhood hobby. Okay, he is faster than me. No, he's not. So, wait, how did he go before me when I Toxic? Does it have negative priority? How does he substitute quicker than me? Oh, does substitute have positive priority? Yikes. I think I just threw again. Why am I doing that? I think I just lose here, right? Probably. I'm gonna have to Hurricane and hope that Hurricane one-shots Magmortar. Yeah, this thing substitute is substitute plus priority? I feel like it is. Yikes, and that's kind of what caused us to lose here, but is me not knowing that. You never know. I have substitute has higher power. That's what I'm guessing. This guy has lower speed than me, and we weren't in Sun, so it's Chlorophyll. And now we know he has Harvest. Harvest Citrus Berry. Yikes. Okay, so Weather Ball doesn't one-shot Tropius. Only Hurricane does, but now it kind of comes down to, can I survive an Air Slash and does Hurricane one-shot Magmortar? Oh, that's really bad. And then if he subs it, how does Substitute have... Yikes. Okay, we lose. Dang. It came down to it though, honestly. It wasn't that far off. But now we have 4 minutes until the next boss. I guess I could start one up and just like 1v1 his first Pokemon and then dip out. Oh, we win these. Raises my attack, defense, special attack, special defense, and speed, but it becomes prevented from switching out. The user can still switch out if it uses baton pass. Okay. He's probably going to swap, yeah. Let's use this. Let's see. So we just have a turbo buff now. But we're hard committed. Let's knock off. Ooh, could I crystallize? That'll make me resist. That will make me resist psychic type. Let's do it. Knock off his life orb, and we're about to resist his psychic attack. Very nice. This is fun. I haven't played Pokemon in a long time. But if y'all are just joining, we're waiting on the PTR boss to open up, and it opens up on the hour. So we have 3 minutes left, and then we get to play some WoW again. We're gonna play a Chi-Ji build. Chi-Ji raid testing. As you can see, the Yulon build definitely has everything it needs. Ooh, okay, this guy sent out his... Why would he send... Oh, because I'm steel, so he probably just one-shots me here. But I'm faster. If I could one-shot him... Ooh, the Terra Grass. Ooh, and I still one-shot. Yeah. Okay. This Pokemon's kind of sick, dude. Phalanx? I mean, we got lucky. We started in a positive matchup, but... What do we have for this? We could just knock it off. Call it a day. This thing's taken out 2 Pokemon, and he missed a Focus Blast. That's a yikes. He's probably gonna surrender. Yeah, he went for Focus Blast and then surrendered. That's a yikes. Okay, let's we're done with that. Let's get back into the WoW healing spirit. This guy's showing off his mount. What's this mount called? The Big G, right? Isn't that what it's called? Oh no, do I not have it on PTR? That's cringe. Dang. All right. We are about to enter into hour number 2 of our raid testing, where we are going to test Chi-Ji. I definitely expect to see, whenever all the raid logs come out of the testing, I expect to see Mistweaver very much at the top. If I'm being totally real with you guys, just calling it how I see it, and y'all can kind of see a little microcosm of that here. Okay, so I guess the boss is up now. Let's go, Nexus King Salhadar. Salhadar. All right, Chi-Ji time, guys. Chi-Ji time. Let's do it. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm really excited to test Master of Harmony. But first, we're going to start off with Conduit, just playing the standard build. Seeing how many Thunder Focuses we can get off, thus how many Jade Empowerments we can get off. I'm going to go. How do you go? How do you go? I'm going to jump. Okay, so not like that. Got it. Appreciate it, team. How did they do that? What? How are they jumping through that? Alright, this is my first time seeing this boss. We're going in without reading the journal, and then we'll slowly read the journal as we move in. It looks like we're probably going to do like 2 different stack groups, maybe. It's Chi-Ji time. You like that, Zanelia? I thought that's what they did. I mean, there's no like action button that I can see. My party just like was able to jump through it. I just hit revival. That's a yikes. All right, revivalist Chi-Chi time. You have an extra action button? Oh, I did? I guess I just didn't see it. I definitely should Tiger's Lust moving in. Oh my god, that haste is insane. I'm not used to this haste. I definitely should have Chi-Chi'd on pool, though, I'm thinking. I did not like that. Okay, let's go ahead and Chi-Chi. Where's the boss? It's so laggy. Okay, there are so many people mind controlled here. Dude, I have so much haste that my Rising Sun Kick's not even going on cooldown sometimes. I mean, that's crazy. That is crazy. Should reset cooldown on pool. It resets on reset. I don't know if it resets on pool, maybe. Yeah, these lines are really cool. The animations of this fight are really sick. Apparently there was a soak mechanic. Interesting. Apparently there's a soak mechanic, though. That's what they're typing about. I'm going to try Yuloning on pool. I'm going to try Conduit Yuloning. I'm Chi-Chiing. Also, my Chi-Chi keybind is different here than from what I'm used to. Oh, I can't even keep it. I don't even know what spells I'm pressing. I just have so much haste. Can I walk over these? Basically standing in it. Might as well be able to. Yeah, those frontals are quick, man. I thought I had enough time to sit there. I'm mind controlled right now, so that's why I. So apparently, when you go mind controlled, you cast one spinning crane kick and then channel Manatee. Yeah, it's definitely a tank swap. I think. Definitely think it's a tank swap. I mean, dude, this haste is like hard to control, man. It's hard to control. All right, let's test this extra action. Where's our extra action on this? Oh, it's right here. Oh, but we had to have the Reshi reps. Yeah, our haste is really hard to control. It's hard to keep up. Like when I say that, I mean it's hard to keep up with what we just pressed. You know what I mean? Whereas like in normal Chi-Chi builds, I can like Tiger Palm, Blackout Kick very easily and like keep up with what I've done. On this build, like I press my Rising Sun Kick and it casts twice because it's just there's no cooldown. So it's like really throwing me off of like what I've pressed. So I'm trying to play optimally and I can't even do that. I don't know why we're having to summon people. Ugh. when we spawn here. Oh, so we're destroyed. Oh, that checks out. Okay. Shaladar invokes the oath. Any player that is still oathbound is converted into his thrall. I think this season is going to be a 20% haste aim. Yeah, I definitely think there's well, with the other build, I'm like, dude, I kind of don't mind if I can't keep up with the Russian wind kicks. But with this build, if you're running Chi-Ji, I definitely think I would want to limit how much haste I'm going if it's if I'm going Chi-Ji. Like too much haste actually is a thing here. But we haven't tested the other Metro Harmony build. But we'll be swapping to that soon so we can kind of compare. So what they're saying is it's kind of like Sire Denathrius where everyone starts with a debuff. And it's up to the tanks to like tank swap onto your group so that you get hit by the frontal. And don't get mind controlled. Yeah, that's what we want to get hit by. I'm gonna like really focus on what I'm doing so I don't get lost. It really doesn't seem like this boss is too hard. It's just annoying. So people are getting mind controlled. Sorry, I'm home alone, and so it sounded like someone was in my house. This I need to move out. I'm guessing we move out of this. It might knock everyone. This looks like something that could, yeah, I was gonna say. This looks like a mechanic that's gonna knock everyone back. Okay, the boss is a giant dragon now. Go and use these lightnings. Okay. This is kind of unfortunate. I'm mid Chi-Ji. No, Feral Druid, go away. This is our circle. Get out of here. Am I supposed to use this? I am supposed to use... Oh, so you're supposed to, like, port around? Oh, you have to have that item equipped. You actually have to have that item equipped. Interesting. Because you can't use that portal unless you have it equipped. Oh, he's a dragon? Yeah, he's a dragon. This is the AOTC mount, I think. Oh, that's pretty sick. Aren't we all mind controlled? Why are we still fighting? What is happening? Okay. Yeah, so I guess you have to have this cloak equipped so that you can use the thing. You take portal, other. That one lockback keeping everyone in combat, I know, right? But like, I was clicking the button, but it said that I need to have the cloak equipped. This boss is like these boss fights are really epic. Like, they've really upped the scale, coming from the meme done or the meme raid of Gallywix and all these like goblins and stuff, dude. Now there's like time dragons and portal demons and all the cool stuff coming this tier. Okay, we lost one. Heal! Gotta make sure I'm staying on top of these crackling charges because I just have so much haste, so much reset that I'm getting them back so quickly. It's Shayluns and then Revival. The healing is insane. Mistweaver looks so good. Well, Conduit looks so good. Still gotta test Master of Harmony. Can't imagine Master of Harmony's bad. Ooh, Shaman, dude. Shaman's cranking. The question is, how much mana does the Shaman have versus how much I have, you know? Okay, let's go ahead and get mind controlled really quick. Yeah, let's do that. What the heck mind controlled us? Interesting. No, but I was coming into a Chi ramp, so I feel like we were about to be slamming some healing. Going straight back to the top of the meters too. Alright, but we're gonna try out Master of Harmony. I just want to see what potential energy looks like. So here's what's happening. They're saying that we didn't get enough like mechanics in P1 to clear all of our debuffs. So the group is saying that we need to hold DPS in P1 so we see more mechanics to get rid of our debuffs and stuff. So we're gonna hold Bloodlust for, you know, later phases and stuff. Which is nice. That one lockpick keeping everyone in combat like each time, yeah, it's pretty funny. Alright, let's swap to Master of Harmony. We're taking Purified Spirits, we only want to see the healing. Alright, so now our new tier set. As we gain Vitality, we're gaining a stacking chance to get a buff to our Tiger Palm that is going to just be an AoE pulse. So let's see how much healing that can do. Okay, we're already at 2 stacks. I'm at 5 stacks of potential energy. I wonder if it's just like not even worth it to Rising Sun kick. Okay, let's use these crackle charges. I just have so much to do. I have 5 stacks of potential energy right now. So basically, I mean, there's no way I don't just always have potential energy up. So I just need to ignore it. Oh, where'd the boss go? He is all the way over here. I'll just beat up these guys. Alright, let's look at these. Oh my goodness. I mean, I'm really like what this is telling me is I have a feeling that I should not be pressing Rushing Wind Kick or Rising Sun Kick. I have a feeling I should not be pressing Rising Sun Kick because you see just how high of priority Tiger Palm is. Like I can't just sit at 5 stacks constantly, you know? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try not pressing Rising Sun Kick and seeing, but y'all see, I mean... Oh boy! What is Mistweaver? Blizzard. Blizzard, stop watching. You can't watch. You're not allowed. Let us have our fun, please. Please. But we know how Blizzard doesn't like smart heals and stuff. I mean, just like we're looking at the same number, right? See, this is what I was saying. In dungeons, it was a 60% overheal. But in Raid, I knew it would be way lower because it always will have people to heal. Whereas in Mythic Plus, like there's a lot of downtime where I'm just pressing Tiger Palm because that's our filler spell, you know? And it just is not, it's wasting healing. But here, it does not waste healing. So, yeah, I mean, let's do a couple more pulls with Harmonics, Master of Harmony and see. But I don't know, guys. Wow, that's spam Tiger Palm spam play. Well, okay, look, Savitar, I'm not gonna like just spam Tiger Palm. That's a little too memey. But I am, instead of Rising Sun Kick, Tiger Palm, Blackout Kicking, I'm just gonna Tiger Palm and Blackout Kick. I'm not gonna Rising Sun Kick. Are we all stacking? So I'll Rising Sun Kick with Thunder Focus Tea, but that's it. All I did was Revival there. I mean, to be fair, Revival did get buffed, but... Let's just Tiger Palm Blackout Kick. Let's ignore... Okay. Oh, the tank didn't spin around quickly enough. This is so weird, though. This is so weird. I feel like even in my Chi-Ji, I'm just supposed to Tiger Palm Blackout Kick. Like, if this is doing this much healing... No, that's got to be wrong. I still should be using the Enveloping Mist for sure. Let's see. I mean, we're going to have to do a lot of testing with this. Like, there's so many little things that I'm going to have to test before I make a guide. That's kind of annoying, but I need to see, is Rising Sun Kick worth it? in Chi-Ji is Rising Sun Cake worth it? In Chi-Ji is Enveloping Mist worth it? All these things I'm gonna have to test, dude. But dude, this does a lot of healing. This is doing a lot of healing. So yeah, we're trying a new strat where instead of doing 2 soak groups, we're doing all stacked at 1. But it's up to our tanks to not mind control half of us with a mechanic, so. Alright, let's see this again. So here's what I'm going to do. I am only going to press Rising Suncake when I Thunder Focus Tea. I am going to cast Enveloping Mist in my Chi-Ji. Outside of that, it's Tiger Palm, Blackout Kick, City, okay? That's the plan. Let's see how that performs. But I also need to be Thunder Focusing often because that's a guaranteed way to get Harmonic Surge. Uh-oh. Okay, we're back. So I need to Tiger Palm on pool, and I think I'm going to Tiger Palm Rising Sun Kick every time. Yeah. I want to see what... Dude, I know the Shaman just lived. He was the only one that stayed alive, but... He's doing Ancestor Healing. Okay, so he is trying out the newly buffed Farseer Resto Shaman. That's very interesting. All right. Do you think better strats for Master of Harmony? Which one is? If you're asking, do I think it's better than Conduit? No. I definitely think Conduit has the bigger potential. But right now, this is healing a lot. Oh, you're saying like which stat? Oh, I see what you're saying. Haste crit or haste mastery? Definitely haste crit. Definitely haste crit, especially if your main healing source is going to be this potential energy harmonic surge. Mastery doesn't buff that. Mastery only buffs your Chi-Ji windows, really. Like, it buffs, like, little mastery procs here and there, but definitely thinking this is still going to be a haste crit tier for even Chi-Ji, if we play Chi-Ji. Yeah, definitely, I don't think this build quite has the same ceiling as the Yulon build, but it definitely has an easier floor, so... Hey, and if the ceiling's not much lower, I'd buy that house. So apparently everyone in global chat is disconnecting right now, so everyone's talking about the disconnects and stuff. Alright, everyone's back. Let's do this. Let's punch things. I think I am gonna Chi-Ji the first one just because Chi-Ji lasts so long. I'm not like... I really don't mind Chi-Jiing early, so... Let's Chi-Ji on pool. I'm gonna lead with a Thunder Focus Tea, so... Thunder Focus Tea, Rising Sun Kick, Tiger Palm, Rising Sun Kick into a Chi-Ji. Those need to get out. Go ahead and use these crackles. I just have 5 potential stacks. Just need to use them. I don't even know if I take Jade Empowerment here. Is our healing is kind of peaking when I use it still too. Okay, I don't think I need to soak another mechanic. I think I'm good. That's a yikes. Oh, we're back. We're in it. Put me in, coach. Those hurt. Those really hurt. Okay, we have to catch back up to the shaman. I believe we can do it. I need to not get hit by this. We're coming up on the scary part, but... Because I always get baited to Chi-Ji, but I should not be Chi-Jiing. Alright, we get knocked back, and then I think we all have to go to that one point. Let's go and Chi-Ji. Yeah, that death definitely hurt us. Where are they pinging? Trying to see, where's everyone pinging? Yeah, those lines are what really hurts. Okay, now these lines. Whoa, those are cool. What the heck? Okay, what do you do versus that? I guess you have to get to the edge there, maybe? And then now the portal opens up. The boss is at 6 billion health. Oh, Lord. Yeah, okay, this is definitely the point where we both split into two groups, I'm guessing. And go to different platforms, maybe? Cranking in the new raid, I see. Dude, all 3 builds that I've tried, all 3 builds are cranking. All 3 builds are cranking. Yeah, it's looking like a good Mistweaver tier. Looking very good. This is interesting. I definitely do want to see more of this boss, though. Oof. But in our next stream, I'm going to, we owe it to ourselves to really enjoy it here and just blast exactly. But I definitely, ooh, I want to look at our healing breakdown. Golly, dude. That is crazy. I don't even know what I was saying. I'm lagging. Dude, this is insane. I'm lagging. Oh, but for my next stream, I definitely want to have a poll for you guys to vote on what you want to see, because there's a lot of things to do, like this week. Like, would y'all rather me do, like PTR testing or live break the meta keys and stuff? So I'll have a poll in my Discord for the next stream, and you guys can vote. Just because, like I said, there's so much going on in the game right now that it's just hard to know what to give you guys to satisfy most of you, you know. Ow. Thought I could face sync that. I'm kind of like limited. I'm like standing in that just to see if it'll kill me, and yeah, it definitely hurts. Run Shayloons. Yeah, I don't have the debuff, so. There's so much going on. Dude, I just have infinite stacks of potential energy. I sat in that way too long. I literally pressed roll like 4 seconds ago and it didn't roll me to the side, so I was like, okay. I guess we're lagging. Guess we're lagging. 4 is an exaggeration, but I definitely pressed haste like at least a second before it went off. Or I pressed roll a second before it went off there. Oh man, dude. The breakdown is crazy. I mean, they really wanted this to be a like this. They wanted this hero talent tree to be viable in raid for sure. But once again, I don't know if it compares to the other one, the conduit. Dang, dang, dang. Dude, Mistweaver is sick. I foresee me having about 2 FPS in this raid. Nice. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to turn down my visual settings because it's pretty heavy on it this tier so far. Like there's a lot of crap here, you know. All right, guys, I have one more pool, and then I gotta go do stuff. I have Friday chores that I have to do. So we got one more pool in us. Let's really gather all the potential energy and slam this boss. I kind of want to make it as like passive as possible. How can we do that? Make it as passive as possible. YOLO. We're going full on passive. This is gonna be fun. I'm just gonna blackout kick and Tiger Palm this run. Dude, Chi be squawking. I try to get around I'm mind controlled, but I try to get around this one. But dude, that build's fun. Our Gust of Mist went crazy there. I swear, I'm just like turbo dying in this prog. Oh my god, I almost died again. Oh yeah, guys. Mistweaver's gonna be fun. It's what I find fun about Mistweaver is when they have multiple builds viable. I really hope that that's the case. Going Shiji. Boss fight is madness. It's pure madness, I tell you. Let me through. Yes, I knew it was a different platform thing. Now we get a stun ads. It's literally just like, what was it, Razaketh? This is like Razaketh mixed with Gallywigs. You have the Razaketh platforms with ads and stuff mixed with the spinny mechanic of Gallywigs. Whew. Super fun, dude. I mean, Harmonic Surge, dude, putting up a fight, but there, yeah, definitely. I took the Mimi mastery talent, and then I was just punching and kicking around. But Harmonic Surge, dude, it is cranking heals. It's definitely like it wants us to play it next tier, you know. Let's see. I want to see how sad the Master of Harmony, the aspect hot was. I mean, it's not like the worst thing ever. That's just for me, literally just letting it expire, you know. All right, team. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me while we test some raid healing with Mistweaver. Honestly, there's gonna have to be a lot of testing ahead in the weeks to come because all three builds look extremely viable. Like all three builds look really good, and so far they look pretty even. But like I said, I'm gonna have to put more testing in to see, you know, which one's ahead of the other. My guess is I still think rushing wind kick, Yu'lon is still a bit ahead. But both Chi-Ji builds look really sick, really good. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out on a Friday. I hope you all enjoy your weekend. I'll let you guys know if I'm able to stream this weekend. I'll post. But else, I'll see you guys in my videos that I'm going to be cranking out over the weekend. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you're subscribed on YouTube, following on Twitch, and you're in my Discord so you can see when I post that I'm live and stuff. But guys, thank you so much. I hope they don't nerf that tier set and that we show Power of Monk this season. I hope as well. That would be very nice. I hope they kind of just like let us exist in a good state, like a powerful state for